everyone, welcome to 30-something beauty. I'm Cassandra, your 30-something beauty-loving normal gal, making videos for those of us over the age of 30 here on YouTube. And today I am doing the small creator tag. I heard about it I saw Samantha March's video and it seemed fun and kind of interesting. And I know a lot of you have just joined me from Stephanie Marie's channel. So thank you, and big shout out to Stephanie, and thank you for her for recommending my channel. Totally made my day, my week. It was great. So I thought the timing of this was really good because I thought this might be a chance for y'all to get to know me a little bit better, whether you've been watching since I started or you just joined in like the last week, 2 weeks. So this tag was created by, I'm looking at my phone, was created by Smoky Glow. I actually haven't watched her stuff, so I'm gonna have to go watch it. But I thought this was a good set of questions, and it's for small creators. It is supposed to be for those of us, you know, who don't have huge followings, and I do not, and that's okay, but I love my little community that we have over here, so happy that you're here. But I know this can go a little bit long, like other videos I've watched, this can go a little long, so I'm gonna try and like blaze through these. So how many years have I been on YouTube? I have been on YouTube a year and a half. I started in May of 2017. I had decided to go to VidCon on the creator track, and I knew if I was going, I had to put out something before I went. VidCon's in June. So I went, so I started my channel a month before and put up a couple videos. And I remember when I went, people were like, oh, you're just starting out? How many do you have? How many subs do you have? And I'm like, I have 3. I have 3 subscribers. And they were like, oh, 3, but I'd say I have 3. And they go, oh, 300 or 3K? Oh, no, not 3,000. 3. By the end of the 3 days, I had 12. I mean, I really moved up in the world. Then, what was your first video about? My first video was a Sephora VIB sale haul. I remember I just told myself, you just have to do it. So that included me with my hair back, which I hate my hair back in videos because I look bald because I have very thin hair. So my hair was back in that video, and I had super low energy and am speaking kind of slowly. I think you're just tentative. That first video, you're like, this is weird and different. But the strange part is I worked in television for a long time, so I know the rules. I know you have to have a little more energy than normal because the camera's gonna suck some of it. I know you don't talk super slowly, right? Like all these things, and yet I did them all. I did them all in that first video. But it was about the things I loved or that I bought at the VIB sale. I still have some of those. I thought it was right there. It's not. I still have some of those that I'm using at the moment. But yeah, because I just thought that's a good video to start with. I love a sale haul to this day. But ironically, this appreciation sale, I didn't do one. I'm showing you everything piecemeal because a lot of it is gift recommendations. So I'm pulling it out over a bunch of videos. Okay, who is my dream collab? So Samantha was talking about, is it dream collab with a company or with another YouTuber? When I think collab, I think YouTuber. When I think company, I think brand deal. I'll answer both though. My dream collab would be Rach Loves. I love her humor. I love her editing style. Like, I wish I had the editing capabilities to add in all the cute little things she does. Like when editing Rachel comes on, I love that part. If you haven't watched her videos, you've got to go watch. They're so good. But keep her in prayers right now. Like, she's going through some hard family things. So now would not be a good time to collab, but she would be my dream collaboration. Her and Jessica Braun, they're 2 people that I'm just like, okay, I like personalities. I like that they have stayed they're normal. I I like that until, like, Jessica's been doing this for years and just now went to Final Cut Pro, which makes me feel better that I still edit on iMovie because she edited on iMovie till now. So just everything about them I really love. So they'd be two dream collabs. Brand deal, I mean, look, Sephora or Nordstrom. If Nordstrom would like to sponsor my anniversary sale videos and I could be one of those people who gets to go like extra early, that would just be a dream. And if Sephora wanted to, you know, sponsor those sale videos, sure. But at this point, you know, those things might be a ways off, but I do see them as maybe, you know, like, I don't think it's completely unattainable. I think I just have to stay at this. What would it mean to make it on YouTube? So that's interesting. For this channel, I really think it is that idea of, I think I will make it like, oh, I'm in the community. Like, I've made it when I get PR. That might sound like a shallow answer, but I actually think it's not, because it's just, that's when I feel like, okay, I've reached a certain level of credibility that PR wants to, you know, PR from different companies wants to send me stuff and have me talk about it. Great. Now, that doesn't mean I will talk about anything that's sent to me or give, you know, fake reviews. I am very honest over here on whether I like something or not. But yeah, the idea of doing PR or then brand sponsorships, I think PR would be first level, and then to get a brand deal and say like, oh, and this video is sponsored by blah, blah, blah. You've made it. You're like in the club at that point to me. So yeah, those would kind of be the things of making it. What is my end goal on YouTube? Okay, so once again, it'll make sense why I keep saying for this channel in a minute. My end goal on YouTube for this channel, I don't really have one. This is my hobby channel. Like, I have come to realize making these YouTube videos is my hobby. I love talking about makeup. I love giving people recommendations on literally anything. So I just enjoy doing this, and this is for fun. I think that's why it's actually been pretty easy to keep up on this channel and stay on kind of a pattern of putting content out to you, because I just enjoy doing it. I like talking about makeup, and this gave me, I didn't realize beauty was my hobby until I started watching other people's videos, and then I went, oh yeah, I guess this is my hobby. Well, might as well do something with it, so let's make videos. But so I don't have an end goal. And I've thought about this before, like, is it weird that I don't have a place I want to take this? Like, I have no desire to come up with my own skincare line or makeup or any of that, because I like trying other people's products. Maybe one day I'll be inspired and find that spot in the market that I go, nobody's done that. I want to do that. But I don't have a desire for my own line. I don't have a desire to become a makeup artist. That was something I really debated a couple years ago, and realized I don't want that to be my all the time thing. So this just being a hobby of just constantly creating more content for you all, that's it. There's been some like debate of it at some point turning into maybe a newsletter going out. Big goals, right? Like maybe I will add to this of a newsletter or a blog or something like that, but no end goal, which is interesting because when do I decide to stop? I don't know. Okay, what is the hardest part about YouTube? Two ways of answering that. One, staying in your own lane. Watching other people grow really fast when you're not is really hard. I'll be really honest on that. And trying to figure out why. Like, there are people that I can watch and go, but I think I did that video better, or like, people keep saying they like my content, so why am I not growing? And that is hard, but I have just learned to ignore that. To just realize I'm gonna grow slow and that's okay, or I don't know when the growth is gonna come or how that's gonna happen, and that's okay. Because I genuinely love the comments that I get. I genuinely love the people who are showing up in every video and like commenting and talking with you all, and if that's 5 people, who cares? I'm fine with that. Like, it's still really fun to me. I'm trying to think of how to say it. Yeah, it's just easy to, it's very easy to get lost in like, oh my gosh, look at their PR that they got sent, or what I wouldn't give to get that whole MAC vault of lipsticks. Does anyone remember when that came out and everyone had that insane box of lipsticks? But like, at the end of the day, I'm stressed out by the makeup I have right now, so I can only imagine what would happen if I had that giant box. And that's, as you already heard, this is my hobby. Like, that's not why I'm on here. So if it's 5 people watching, if it's 500, if it's 500,000, it should be the same. Like, I'm not going to change on how I do things. So I have to remind myself of that when I see other people growing faster than me. And then the other hard part is just the trying to learn new skills to make videos better is something I have not had a lot of time for. There's a lot of things I would love to do on here to make videos better, to make thumbnails better, etc. And there's not time for everything, so that's been a little difficult. What is the best part about YouTube? Okay, this isn't like a best, there's a couple things. One, it is the community aspect. Like, to meet people who love makeup as much as I do, or just to chat with people about this thing that's one of my favorite things that not everyone in my real life cares about, or my day-to-day life cares about, is fun. It's just fun to see other people's videos. It's fun to comment on their videos and have these conversations and start kind of building relationships with people is really fun. And to start learning about this world that I didn't know I would like, is really, really fun. I was supposed to get on YouTube in like somewhere between 2008 and 2010. I can't remember, because I really wanted to do hosting for TV, things like that. And everyone said, you've got to build your brand. You've got to get on YouTube, just be known. And ironically, one of the things that stopped me from it was, oh, it's so oversaturated. Okay, like, no, it wasn't. People from them are like, then are raking in right now. But the other really big problem was I worked in television, and I was so scared at the time of what that would do for my career if I had a YouTube channel. And I was behind the scenes. I wasn't in front of the camera. And because entertainment, like television film at that time, did not value online media at all. And it was kind of like, oh, those cheesy videos people are making. And so I was just way too afraid of what other people thought. And I think that's the big fear for everyone before jumping on YouTube, is like, what are my friends and family and coworkers gonna say? And once you get over that part, it is so much fun creating content and sharing your thoughts and telling people, you know, what you're thinking about and what you're liking, and putting that all out here. And I really, really, like, that part is super fun to me. I feel like this has become kind of a creative outlet that I didn't have. And so I really, community first, but then secondly, getting to like put that creativity back in to kind of produce my own little segments, I really enjoy. Or my own shows, if you will. I really enjoy, and I'm happy I got over the fear of jumping on it and just started doing. Okay, number 8 is, what is the funniest comment you've ever gotten? I don't have like a funniest comment, but if you've ever noticed in the comment section, my best friend Natasha will comment a lot, and we will at times riff, because we do this in real life too. We will riff back and forth, and so I enjoy the banter. So if you want to go through videos and look at that part, always I love. What is the meanest comment I've ever gotten? On my Nordstrom anniversary sale haul video this year, I showed, oh no, I didn't show a couple of things. I showed almost everything I got, which was a lot. I fully admit it. But it's also kind of my bulk shopping experience for the year in terms of clothes and shoes and stuff like that. And somebody wrote on it, you live in an apartment and you're wasting your money on clothes and shoes. Like something of like, no wonder you're still living in an apartment. something of like, what a waste of money. Like, how unwise am I? How stupid am I for spending my money on these things? Okay. You don't know my life. You don't know how much money I make. You don't know how I spend my money or what I don't spend my money on. So go away. Like, it was just the most rude, incredibly judgmental comment. I am very lucky that because I'm small, especially when you're a small creator, the comments veer towards the super encouraging side 99% of the time. I have only had like 2 comments I've ever had to delete, and that was one of them. But that one was just so freaking judgmental, it drove me crazy. I was like, in my head, I'm going, I'm a single person who lives in Southern California. Yeah, I live in an apartment. It's freaking expensive here. And if I want to spend my money this way, what's it to you? Who cares? So that one got deleted. That person, I believe I blocked at that point because I just thought, you're going to troll and I don't need it. But other than that, I mean, that's the nice part about being small. You don't get a lot of mean comments, which is helpful. Okay, so this is the one that won't answer the for this channel question. What other subject matter could you create a YouTube channel about? I have another YouTube channel. I don't think people realize this. I have a career-related YouTube channel all about finding jobs, strategies on getting a job, on interviewing, on networking is where I'm really about to double down. I'm gonna really focus in on networking on LinkedIn. Networking and LinkedIn on that channel, but I do have another channel. It is called Cass Thompson Career Advice. It is always linked in the description box below. I can put a card to it up here as well if you want to go check it out. I am not quite as consistent on that channel. I was really trying for every Friday. It hasn't happened. That channel takes a little bit more, not thought, because this one takes thought, but I can just get on here and like converse with you all and chat. That one I have to kind of methodically plan through. What are the tips I'm giving in this video? How much is too much for this video? Should I break this up into 4 parts? Things like that. And so it's not quite as consistent, but I think the content is really good. And that channel I have because that is my kind of offshoot. That one does have an end goal. Like, that one is to end up becoming a full-time thing of speaking at conferences and events and to groups and having courses about job-related topics or career-related topics. And so that one does feed into a bigger end goal. It also correlates with what my full-time job is right now, which is as a career advisor at a state university. So it all kind of goes together. Why did I start my YouTube channel? I started it because I was going to start the career one, and I thought, I know the career one's going to take some time to get views, but I want to get more practice in on how to use YouTube. And I'd been watching beauty videos for about 2 years, and had started to go, I could do this. I want to talk about makeup. I want to talk about what I'm using. I could do videos like this. And all the videos I was seeing were either people younger than me or people my age but clearly talking to people younger than me. And all of it was very extreme makeup. Now, since then, I have found much more normal, everyday YouTubers like Stephanie Marie, like Risa, like Mandy Davis MUA, like people who are doing much more of, hey, we're normal and we're of a certain age or higher, you know, like we're not in our 20s anymore. And they weren't doing insane cut creases and like insane. I came on the scene of this right at the time where it was like insane contour and highlight that just looks psychotic. And so I wanted to create a channel that was for people who are just looking for like everyday makeup advice, what they can wear to work, what they can wear to like a wedding or a holiday party, but nothing crazy because we're not doing editorial magazine shoots every day. And I wanted it for people my age or older. So that is why I started it. And then, like I said, after I got on, I found more people doing more of my style, but I didn't know what was out there. The closest I found was like Jessica Braun, Rom, Emily Noel, and Rach Loves. And then what video am I embarrassed by? Probably that first one. I can't think of any others just because it's not like, you guys, in my free time I don't go, you know what I really want to do right now? Be narcissistic and go watch all my other videos. Like, no. So I don't remember if there's something else I'm embarrassed by. I am embarrassed by that Get Ready With Me live from last week that is like skipping now that it's up. So that bothers me, but I don't want to take it down because every view matters. What video am I most proud of? What video am I most proud of? I think I'm most proud of videos that actually don't get a lot of views because they were a little bit more like, were they more creative? Like I'm proud of the videos where I went around a theme. Like I did a coffee related video last year for National Coffee Day that I think still only has like 50 views or something like that, but it was all coffee themed makeup for National Coffee Day. And I just think those kinds are fun, but because they can't match SEO perfectly, or because I'm not good at matching SEO to make that happen, it didn't do super well. But like, I love that video. And I don't do as many of those now because they don't hit those SEO numbers to get high matches. But even like the one I did this summer on keeping your tan all year long, like barely anybody watched it, but I like that video. Last question. What is your first YouTube memory? Do they mean memory of like watching YouTube or? Well, like I said, back in the day, I thought about doing YouTube. I actually had a couple things up here that were just for hosting. They have been taken down. But I didn't really watch anybody back in the day. I'm sure I came on here if something went viral, but I didn't watch stuff. My first thing that got me really into YouTube, like watching YouTube on the regular and taking a deep dive, especially into this beauty space, was looking for a contour video. I was looking for a video on how to contour my face. I was going to an event, like a fun night out with a friend, and I wanted to spend a little extra time on my makeup, and I could have pulled out my Kevin O'Quan books or whatever, but I thought, no, people keep talking about how YouTube is the place for this. So I went on and I put in how to contour, and like the first videos that came up, everyone looked psycho because it was all a very, if you're watching my channel, I think you get it. It was all a very super strong, over the top, almost, it was just too intense, and it was a certain style of contour that is legitimately a style. It's not for every day. And then I saw Candy Johnson's thumbnail for how to contour your face. And I thought, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. But that looks like normal person contour. That looks like she's gonna tell me how to do it to wear out for a day. And once again, not an editorial shoot or a drag show. And so I watched her video and like fell in love with Candy. I mean, truly, I guess, like, if I could do a collab with anybody, it would be, I guess she would trump them all just because she was the first video I watched. And I then binged her content. Like, I binged everything she did that was regular, that was like normal every day. Her videos on like turning herself into Barbie or different characters, I know those are the ones who kind of like really blew up for her, but that's just not my thing. I want to see what I can wear on the everyday. And so watching her ones on how to do a halo eye or how to apply foundation with, she's why I bought a beauty blender, because she was the first person who gave me like a legitimate reason why a beauty blender is better than the dupes. And I went, okay, I get it. Candy explained it to me, so I'm gonna go for it. So I just love her. She has a radiance and a light that is just amazing. And so yeah, her video, that was a really long answer to what was the first thing on YouTube. Her video was the first one I watched that sent me down the YouTube beauty rabbit hole. So those are all the questions answered. This is super long. I hope this was interesting or helpful in some way. This is more like a get to know me, a little bit more about me, but I hope that helps a little bit because I know I don't share a ton of that in my videos. We normally get straight into the beauty of it all. But yeah, that's it for today's video. please leave me a comment below if you have any other questions for me. I'd be happy to answer those in an upcoming video, like maybe in the midst of a get ready with me or something like that. So leave comments for me down below. It could be anything. It could be what's your favorite food. It could be what do you do on a bad day? What holiday you love most? I don't know. Like, what are you interested in? And sorry, this whole thing feels really narcissistic, as if I just assume like, oh, you guys must be like super interested in me. No. But if you do have questions, I just want you to know I'm open to answering them. So leave them below. And that's all for today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. I'm going to tag a couple of you that I think need to do this tag down below. And with that, you should be getting suggestions of other videos I think you'd like. So please keep watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!